Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to What's the Damage, the segment on this channel where I can unleash all of my inner rage and sadness and anger and sorrow, all the negative emotions that come with being a human being, you know, in today's day and age where everything is offensive and everything sucks and everything is this and that, blah blah blah. And today's topic is going to be something that I don't think I've ever specifically covered, you know, because I have talked about social media before in the past, and today is going to be a specific social network that I think has really lost its way in recent years, you know. You guys might not be aware of this, but it should be pretty obvious, you know, me being a YouTuber and all, I'm a very big fan of social media, although at the same time I don't necessarily always hop on trends that are popular. Like, I have never to this day used Snapchat nor TikTok, you know, I just don't really see the appeal. So many people used Snapchat back when it came out, you know, and I don't think it's still very active or popular today. And right now so many people use TikTok, you know, but I don't really care. They don't really cater much to me, you know. And like, I barely use Instagram anymore. I don't really post anything, and after watching this video you're going to understand why. Let's talk about Instagram, huh? Now, in case you're a little unaware of how time works and whatnot, Instagram is old, guys. You know, it makes some of you who started using it more recently, or if you're younger and you don't really know, to you it's always been around, right? It's like the internet, you know. If you were born, if you're a baby boomer, I don't know if that's the expression, no, that's not it. Gen Z, I think, you know, like millennials, if you were, no, holy crap, if you were born in the 2010s forward, whatever the hell that generation is called, you know, you were already brought into the world in the era of the internet and smartphones and, you know, digital stuff and everything, you know, freaking 4K TVs and all that. So you probably always associated the internet with just being there, you know. It's always been around, right? Just like cars and stuff. But Instagram was founded way back on October 6th of 2010. That was 13 freaking years ago. Do you feel old yet? I was a teenager back then, man, and I didn't even start using Instagram until I think 2012, 2013. No, I think it was like in 2012-ish, you know? And even then, you know, it was very basic, you know, we could only post photos, and even then it was on a 1:1 aspect ratio, you know, 480 pixels to accommodate the iPhone screen at the time, you know? And now, fast forward 5 years, in 2015, they upped that to a 1080p, right? But it started to get better and better because, you know, then you could post, you know, better looking photos. You didn't have to crop them. Back then it was just adding filters and posting square photos, but then you could post bigger ones. People would use apps to make the photos, you know, at the full size. But then as the years went on, you could, you know, share more sophisticated content now. Aside from, you know, high resolution photos, you could add multiple photos at once. You could add, you know, videos and stuff and short clips and whatnot. You could message people and receive messages back. You could make money with branded content. And recently, a few more, I don't know exactly when it happened, but some time ago they started to add stories, you know, into the mix, right? Which was copying straight from Snapchat. And, you know, I mean, right now, back in 2019, there were like 500 million people who use stories globally. At this point, it could very well be over 1 billion, right? So a lot of people post stories, whether it's personal, business-wise, you know, to make money. So the thing with Instagram is that over the years, it has changed so much. Even the logo changed, right? Remember the old Instagram logo, which was like a little brown Polaroid camera? That was very nice, and now they changed it to that little weird pink thing, which is very strange, you know. But still, we're used to it now, so it doesn't really matter. But it's nice to see changes in social media over the years. But at some point, the very simple social media network that was used only to share photos is now completely unrecognizable, right? I don't even know what Instagram is for anymore. And ironically, the thing that I see the least right now is photos. You know, it's no longer used for photography. People are posting way too many things that have nothing to do with photos anymore. And sure, you have the freedom and liberty to do that. The platform allows that, but it's just, man, it's like YouTube where the vlog days are over. It's just a bunch of shorts now and on the feed. So it's very strange. It seems like I don't know, like people go on Instagram, they used to post photos with very small captions that were motivational or just a little thing about their personal life. Now people post a photo, they post like a series of like freaking 7 or 8 photos. I think you can post up to 10 now, or was it 5? I don't remember. But you can post a bunch of photos. I'm pretty sure it's 10, the limit. And like they're all the exact same photo or something, or they just change slightly, or it's a photo dump, a bunch of random stuff, and the caption is like freaking 5 paragraphs long. Maybe I'm just getting too old and, you know, grizzled and I'm cranky. I just don't see what the appeal is anymore. Now, Mark Zuckerberg, seeing the potential that this little platform had, in 2012, Facebook Incorporated actually acquired Instagram for about $1 billion in cash and stock, and it started to grow even more in popularity. So fast forward 3 years to 2015, and get this, at least 40 billion photos had been uploaded to the platform at that point, right? So that's a lot of stuff. Imagine how many have been uploaded today, because you can post multiple, you know? So the thing that and also there are 32 languages that Instagram is available in, so it's very, very worldwide. I don't know if it's the most used social network right now, but it's definitely one of, if not the most popular, you know. There was a lot of success and influence, right? But it's also received criticism, you know, but I don't want to get into that right now. But the thing is that the app works a certain way, you know, and even though it's not exclusively tailored for photography now, even though, well, the logo is literally a freaking camera, but whatever, I think that it has expanded in a way that's been helping people, you know, like grow their independent businesses. You can make money now, do branded content and ads and whatnot, but I don't know what Instagram is anymore. Like, I don't know what it's like for. I don't know what the app is used for, because it's definitely not photography, you know. I tried to still use Instagram some time ago the way that I always did before when I was a photographer myself, you know, posting just photos and stuff, you know, using some hashtags, but people aren't really drawn to my profile anymore. The same way that I don't think, like, it seems, and when I go onto my Instagram feed and I scroll down for a few minutes, you know, I very rarely do that, but if I do, like, usually I spend at least 30 seconds out of curiosity. But if I keep scrolling down, I think the thing that I'm most going to see are reels and also branded content that Instagram is suggesting for me, you know, sponsored content. So I barely see stuff from the people that I follow, you know, unless it's stories, because that's another thing. People don't really post a lot of photos. They just post stories, you know. They don't want to share things that are going to be there for a long time. They just want something that's going to be quick and easy and will be, you know, people will see after 24 hours and then it's over, right? So it's very, very strange and aggravating, you know, because it's just like Facebook. You know, Facebook was a long time ago a platform to share photos or posts, you know, moments with your friends and stuff, and, you know, share your life events and whatnot, and keep in contact with your friends and family long distance. And today I have no idea what Facebook is. I'm gonna be honest. I go in, I log in literally just to see the calendar, to see if there are any people who I know that are having birthdays, you know, so I don't forget, but I don't really know what it's for. It's very, very strange, you know. It's different than YouTube, you know. YouTube has largely been the very same form of content creation, right? Where the idea is to make videos and watch videos, you know, and comment on videos. You can do posts on the community tab now and upload shorts and stuff, you know, and create clips. But the essence of the platform is still the same, you know. Watch and produce videos. That's it. Instagram is not, it's no longer about posting photographs and liking other photographs, you know. Now it's all over the place, you know. There are reels and AI generated content, you know, voice and narrators and all that stuff, you know. And people, they seem to not want to post photos anymore. Everything is about the stories now. Let me post a series of photos and videos with my friends that are special and important, but they're gonna disappear forever in 24 hours, you know. And only the person will have access to them in the archive. It's very, very annoying. So now, of course, it's a social media platform, so technically there's no right or wrong way to use it. You can use it however the hell you want, you know, but I mean, it's just weird. Like, it's getting to a point where every social media network wants to copy the others now, so there's no more creativity, you know. Nobody really feels like, how can I explain? It just doesn't feel like there's any more creativity. People just want to, they basically just want to, social media networks want to copy other social media networks, you know, so nobody else is unique, you know, so it's just strange, right? Instagram is copying everybody. They copied Snapchat with the stories, they copied YouTube with the shorts, with their reels now, you know, they copied Facebook with the branded content. Then again, Facebook is Instagram. Meta owns both, so I don't really know. They're kind of like the same entity in a way. You know, they copied Twitter, you know, because now Instagram has threads, which is just like tweets, you know, so there's no more creativity. I don't know what Instagram is anymore, and I don't even know why I bother to even use it. You know, I like posting stories and looking at other stories, but like, I don't feel the need to produce content on Instagram anymore at all. You know, I really don't know where this is gonna end up, right? Because it feels like Instagram is like a marketplace now where you just buy and sell things, you know. It's like people don't really post things for the sake of the passion of creating anymore, you know. There are still some photographers that I follow, you know, with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers who still have, you know, they still post really good work, but like you can tell that their posts don't get as much love as they used to. They don't get the same number of likes or comments, you know. So they're starting to create other kinds of content to conform to what the algorithm wants right now, which I think is very sad, right? I miss the days where Instagram was literally all just about photography, right? So I've tried to come back a few times and post photos, you know, but it just never really felt the same. It never felt the same, and that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. It really affected my work as a photographer as well, you know, because it's really hard for you to work in anything related to art, especially photography, without social media, you know, so it's a little complicated. It's very, very hard to, it's just hard to address, you know, it's really complex, and I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't know where this is gonna take us, but I'm just not very satisfied with Instagram right now. It's just unrecognizable. I don't know what it is anymore, you know, and the friends who I used to have that I made along the way, some of them, they barely even post or get online anymore, so I don't interact with them very often. You can't even message people properly anymore, because now if you're gonna send somebody a message on Instagram for the first time, or what we call a DM, a direct message, right? For some dumb reason, now you have to send an invitation for you to chat, and if the person, this is a very strong if the person happens to notice that they got sent a chat, they can accept it, and then you guys can exchange messages, you know? You can't just send somebody a DM anymore directly. Apparently the reason is for safety, you know, so to reduce online harassment, but it's just so dumb and silly. You know, it's like I'm gonna send somebody an invitation, and if they answer, they can chat with me, and if not, well, I guess that's it. It's never gonna happen. It's so dumb. But anyway, guys, that's it. You know, let me know in the comments below what you think, if you agree, if you disagree, you know, what you think Instagram has become, if you still like it, if you don't like it, if you're in the masses who use it for a bunch of other stuff, if you still post photos, let me know. I might run a poll or two in the community tab, so stay tuned for that as well, and it's all good. If you happen to like this video, please go ahead and give it a like, and also subscribe to my channel, because I release videos every single day, and while you're at it, hit the notification bell too, so you can know exactly what time I upload it. It's all good, guys. This is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the outro screen.